Now, what was like I guess the light switch or the thing that triggered you into focusing on activism once you got out and stuff like that? Was it like just your research on the history of activism in Colorado, or like what was that? And like, how did you actually start making those moves originally in the Holly, like, with the basketball court
Yeah.
and all that stuff?
I actually had got into an incident where I had shot up a guy's car and I had a Mac 11 because we had got into an argument over a Dayton hammer. And he
Mm.
ran to his car, thought he was getting a gun. I don't know what he was getting because I ended up shooting at him. He drove away. He called his mom. His mom called my probation officer. Our families knew each other. I ended up getting charged with habitual criminal. They found the Mac 11 in my grandma's bushes, so they gave me a previous offender with a weapons case on that. I ended up taking a 6-year deal. Then I had a menacing with a shotgun case. They gave me a 1-year deal, so that's how I got that 7. I'm going back to the penitentiary. That's when I changed in the county. I had seen that I had been to the mountaintop. It was a speech by Martin Luther King on PBS. And he said that when the people get to the mountaintop, he won't be there. But God has shown him the way. Like I said on the documentary, and that really made me think this was really the spark. It was that night because I was like, man, how do you predict your own death literally less than 24 hours before you die? Because that's what he did. He got up there, did that speech, and told everybody, when you get to the mountaintop, I won't be there. But everybody's like, how you not going to be there? And then
You
next
think
thing
he
you know,
knew, or
I
like,
don't know, he got assassinated
I don't
the
know.
very next day, though. That's more prophetic than even what Jesus predicting his own death the very next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that sparked me, and I was still a blood. I was still gang banging. I was still having to uphold that, right? And I got a hold of his autobiography, and I started reading his and it was thick. And I started reading his autobiography, Bible studying, just all kind of different things. And anything positive, I started putting into myself. But then I ended up saying I wasn't banging. When I told you they were laughing at me, it was actually in
Yeah.
Denver County Jail. And I was like, all right, y'all see. And one of my partners was like, when you go to the penitentiary, what you gonna say when it goes up? If it's a riot, gotta get down, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna roll you. They're gonna pee. Everyone is. I actually stopped the riot in Fremont. I had a lot of respect, man. And there were a couple of skirmishes with the blacks and Latinos. Not even over racism, just over gangs. A lot of that stuff be over gangs. It starts over the gang.
Mm.
Blacks and Latinos grow up together.
Right. Right.
Latinos be saying nigga and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's be
Yeah.
honest, they pushing hip hop.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is gang violence, but there was a couple times where it went up with a couple people. And that's none of my business. I don't need y'all's help, and nor am I helping. Not with none of that stuff. Now, if y'all want me to help with something positive or whatever, we had those discussions. And I grew, like I said earlier, I grew into my activism. Man, I went to the penitentiary, read the
Yeah.
autobiography of Malcolm X, started studying the Black Panthers, started studying Corky Gonzalez here in Denver. Cesar Chavez is Cesar Chavez Day on Friday,
Right.
just so y'all know. Uh, but I just started, man, and I don't have a problem with Bloods, Crips, or gangbangers or nothing like that. It just got to the point where I had did that
Yeah. Yeah.
up to the pinnacle. The only thing left for me to do in with gangbanging was get shot again and get killed. Get sitting in the penitentiary, man. I was so sick of sitting in jail. I was in jail 2 years as a juvenile. My whole adult 20s, I was locked up.
Yeah.
My hands were busted. I have a big scar on my stomach from getting shot in my back. My back it gets messed up and it messed my stomach up. So it's like I got shot twice.
Yeah.
Um,
So you still feel that?
oh man,
Is there?
I'm damn near disabled some days if I bend over the wrong way. But as much as I wanted to be positive, I got tired. Even if I didn't become an activist and all that, I was just like, I don't want to gang bang no more. I'm cool, bro. Like I don't have nothing to prove. When I see people who act extra like that, it doesn't make me mad. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
It does, man, because I know there's obviously you feel like you haven't done enough. And I don't mean if you just a crip and you wear blue or blood. I mean, if you act extra, we know what I mean by acting extra.
Yeah.
Tripping on you for nothing, or just whatever.
Mm.
Tripping on Britain, man. Like, you really care that much about that, or are you just full of anger and hatred and jealousy, right? And
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It used to make me mad. That was my struggle with changing my life, and I really would match that energy. But now I'm to the point to where I really feel sorry for people like that, bro. Because
No, that's real.
there's some pain there, man. If you're jealous of somebody else, you just acting like it's because of hip hop. You acting like it's because of the interview, but really it's something else is underlining. And now that and it took me to a while to get to that point.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that
I need a lot of
I know
grace.
I'm ready to run for office. Like I know I'm ready to really be back in that space talking to Bloods, Crips, because for a little while, especially after the shooting in the Holly, I wasn't in a good space.
Right. Yeah.
And
I'm
I
sure.
don't want to be around it now, to be honest with you. You don't see me showing up to, I support hip hop. I support Bloods and Crips if they're doing positivity, but you don't see me trying to be OG. Oh, what up, OG? No,
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not my space. That's not, man, I get these youngsters because to me it's a young man's game. Hip hop's a young man's game, bro. I lend my art, I lend my support to it, but man, I let these youngsters, man, do what they do. If I can help out from where I am, more of a political older man space, let me know. I'm still squashing beefs behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You probably ain't gonna see me doing as much pumping the bullhorn as you did
Yeah.
documentary,
Yeah.
but we did heal the hood.
That's real.
We did the camo movement,
Right.
and we still doing it. We still was just in LA, man. Damn near everybody from Denver who's in LA came. They was all rocking camouflage.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? And that's way in Los Angeles. So that's my contribution to hip hop, to the gang culture. It's a culture.
Right.
Is being bringing positivity to it, bro. I brought enough negativity to it. I'm not against it. I'm for the positivity of it.
Right. Yeah.
And when I'm here.